Card number 1. If you guys chose this card, this is your beautiful reading. So definitely getting spiritual vibes off of you guys, okay? You guys are very sacrificing, very compassionate people, naturally, spiritual naturally, and it doesn't have to be just religious. You guys are like mentally exploring. And sometimes this energy, it's like you can put yourself in bad situations. Like you maybe don't want to believe a certain thing, or and one thing leads to another, but there was definitely a big change within your relationships or your friends, society. A change that it feels a little bit it's not the best feeling, but it's for the better. It's something that's inevitable, but it's for the good. And the universe is bringing up you a lot, and the way you assert yourself and the way you communicate. Your guys' north node's being activated, I feel like, right now. This is really good. Your life purpose, what you're here for, your life path. And Saturn return is coming up. So Saturn is like learning lessons, going through hard things and learning lessons. And Saturn return, when Saturn comes around, he rewards you when he knows you're learning your lessons. Let's see what the other cards say. You guys are very compassionate, very bright, very loving, and spiritual. And yeah, it's showing that you need to keep shining. What you think is important. And yeah, communication is coming up. The way that you think, you and the way you think, the way you communicate. And Venus. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, you guys love to talk. You guys, you guys are meant to be compassionate and do something compassionate, do something that's dreamy and maybe creative. 10th house is on top of your life path, so I think some of you guys are figuring out kind of what you want to do. And this on top of Saturn return, 8th house, so that means you guys went through some deep transformational things, and it can be hurtful things like breakups or betrayals, but you can always get lessons from those things. Okay, and the universe is showing you guys it's important to think about yourself and love yourself just as much as you love everybody else, and try not to fall into delusions, like into your old traps. Try to be like, the universe wants you to tap more into like the earth, like come back to earth sometimes. It's good to be dreamy and intuitive, but also come back to earth so you don't hurt yourself. Card number 2. If you picked this beautiful card, this is your reading. So the moon card came up first, and the moon is like our emotions, and it's our feelings and hidden messages. Maybe you guys get lots of gut instincts. And you guys are also very assertive. You guys are like leaders, okay? Very sweet energy, but also a very like leading kind of energy. Communication and 10th house comes up. You guys are very good at communicating, okay? I'm picking up that, okay, so you guys are definitely going through a change, but maybe you had some feelings before about, oh, what am I good at, or like your status in this world, right? And I'm getting you guys are very important. Just the way you assert yourself, what you desire, this is what's the change that you're going through, like how you assert yourself and how you contribute to the world some way. It doesn't matter what job you do, and you get sudden insights. You're like a genius. You get sudden insights. You can be eccentric. Maybe sometimes you get anxiety about, are you communicating good enough to people? But you do. I think the way you communicate to people is very sweet. You guys are very sweet and understanding and intuitive, while also being strong and getting what you want, even though you don't feel like that's something that is special, which it is, because not everyone can do that. Lunar eclipse change at the end. So yeah, you're someone who's intuitive and you can assert yourself, but you maybe you've gone through some changes too that's making you realize your worth, like, and to trust your gut instincts more. Definitely you're going through some changes within your work or the way you apply yourself at work. You're being more free. And Libra comes up at the end. Yeah, you're someone who gets along with people, and you will get everything you want, this pile, even relationships. You just need to rebel a little bit, like do something that you wouldn't normally do. And trust your gut. The universe is showing you. And you probably are knowing this. You probably already know this. Pile 3, if you chose this card, this is your reading. This beautiful card. The first card you guys got was Sun, which is really good. You guys just shine, okay? The sun is really important. It's like literally like the life force, right? And Chiron right underneath that. You guys are healers. You guys maybe have gone through pain, or maybe sometimes you can cause yourself pain. You guys are like very fun, but also serious at the same time. Like status is important to you and things like that. And like being ambitious and having goals, right? You guys are very fun at the same time and mentally exploring, abundant. But I think you guys sometimes will make up things about yourself, like what you are or who you are. Is it good enough? Kind of. I keep getting this message. But the way that you think and communicate is, yeah, like you always felt stuck, or like you should change up what you're doing. But the universe is telling me to lighten up a little bit, like be a little bit more adventurous and sacrificing, and it's okay to daydream, go into that daydream state. And you're not stuck, you're just trying to reinvent. You're always trying to reinvent the situation that you're in. You're a curious person naturally, and you heal people. You're very compassionate. Let's see what else the cards say. Yeah, I think the universe wants to let you guys know that you guys are deep people. Like you're intense. You guys are people with intense emotions, but also you guys heal through making people feel safe. Okay. You're important. Okay. Just you asserting yourself. You're always looking at yourself and seeing like what really are you for the world. But you're someone who provides like literally like spiritual knowledge when you speak, and you provide an example of how to be like kind of like compassionate and healing while also being strong. And the universe is telling you to just really like step in your power and express yourself more. Like you're good, like, and you probably are knowing this right now, or starting to finally step in your power and believe in yourself.